So here we got the G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra Beachhead. This is a really nice figure. He has a lot of detail to him. Comes with a lot of weapons. He has great articulation. Basically the articulation on all these Pursuit of Cobra figures and this one are the same as what was on the 25th anniversary G.I. Joe line. So basically you can pretty well pose them in a lot of different ways. Pretty much all the joints move. Speaking of detail, let's go ahead and zoom in here and get a look at the actual detail of him. As you can see, it's pretty well detailed. It's got a little nice assortment of weapons and odds and ends, gadgets. It's got his little knife there, binoculars. It's got a lot of ammo pouches. You pan down here, you can see some clips hanging off of him there. He's got several of those on his side and back. You look at the side here and rotate it around. He's got a little like bomb detonator or whatever it is here on his side of his leg. He's got this little cord, pan down. It comes down and ties into his ankle there. Not sure why, what it's connecting to in his foot, but that little peg there near his ankle doesn't really hold it very well, so it likes to kind of pop out, so it'll just kind of hang there off the side. Actually, it's probably for the best to just leave it like that, because that little peg looks very flimsy and it'll probably just snap off anyways on you if you keep fiddling with it too much. But let's rotate them back around here. And look down here. They pretty much all come with a little base with the character's name painted on it, so that's a nice little feature. Let's pan it back up and we'll take a look at the back of them here. Side, rotate them around. Still got a nice level of detail on the side. And let's get to his back there. Just kind of tilting forward. Tilting back actually. But there. Yeah, he's got the hole there in his back for a backpack. But he doesn't actually come with a backpack. Which is kind of a shame, and I'll get to that in a little bit. He's got a couple holes there for some other accessories, it looks like. You can see he's got extra ammo clips off the back. He actually has another little sheath for his knife there. You can actually put it in the back, even though he only has one knife. Yeah, so pretty much he's pretty well detailed. Got the little camouflage pants. Again, a lot of ammo pouches. And with that, let's go ahead and take a look at all the weapons and accessories that he actually comes with. Okay, here you can see Beachhead's weapons. As you can see, there's quite a bit of them. In fact, he's got, looks like 6 guns. Comes with a pair of flippers, it looks like, and a gas mask. These flippers here, I'm not too sure about them. I guess they're flippers. I'm going to go ahead and assume that because they obviously go onto his feet. You can see the little foot outline there with the little peg to go onto the feet. So yeah, I guess these are some kind of flippers, although they don't really look like flippers to me in my opinion. At least not what, you know, traditional flippers look like. It's got a little gas mask here. The gas mask is pretty cool. Kind of hard to see that there. It's all one solid color, black. Would have been nice if they had the eye holes open somehow or something like that, or painted a different color. But yeah, this just pops right onto his head there. So looks like he's doing some kind of like a urban assault or SWAT team look there to it when he has that on. And the cool thing about all his weapons is they're actually modeling some of these after real life assault rifles and things. This one here, for example, looks like it's based off of an AUG, which is an Austrian assault rifle. So yeah, it's kind of cool that they're doing that now, as opposed to just making some, you know, funky laser cannon rifle or something like that. This one here, I believe, is either a SCAR or I think it was an HCR or something like that. Again, another modern type of rifle. And this third one here, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I think it is based off of some real life assault rifle. So yeah, it's kind of cool that they're doing that again. And then over here, he's got his little like submachine guns or Uzis or whatever. And it's got like a big silencer on it or a suppressor. So that's kind of cool. Here's another one, very similar. Doesn't have the big suppressor or silencer on it. Looks sort of like a little Uzi. And he's got his little handgun here. Now, my problem is that he's got all these weapons, but he doesn't really have a way to store these or actually put them on his person. Like for example, this little handgun here, there's no actual holster on the figure to actually put that away anywhere. Same thing with all these other guns. I mean, yeah, he can hold one in each hand, but he's still got 4 other weapons to deal with, and also his gas mask and his flippers. So it would have been nice if they would have gave him a backpack, or at least had some pegs or something on these guns so where they could like peg into his clip, or his not his clip but his waist, or you know, part of his vest there or something like that. You know, as it stands now, he has all these weapons but no real place to put them, and given their size, you could easily lose them. So in some ways it's nice to have all the weapons, but it's kind of a drawback too at the same time. Speaking of attaching things, if we pan up a bit, and I'll zoom in here. If you look at the back, you can see he's got those 2 holes there on those like ammo pouches on the back there. I believe those are for his flippers here. They got the little peg here where the feet go into, and you could actually peg those in and have one or both of them actually hanging off of there on either side. But it looks kind of silly to me in my opinion, and they don't really go in there all that well either. So again, it's kind of weird that they didn't give him a backpack, considering they packed him with all these weapons. And obviously, I mean, he does have the hole right there, obviously, for a backpack. But yeah, that's pretty much all his weapons. Oh, the other thing too is his knife here on the front. Actually, you can take that knife out and put it back here in this other little sheath here. Actually, I think you gotta flip it around. Yeah. Again, it would have been nice if he had another knife instead of just one that you could move around. That's a little silly in my opinion, but whatever. It is what it is. Other than that though, he is a nice figure. He does have a lot of weapons, so you can, I guess, just swap them out. Let's go ahead and pan out here a bit. But yeah, so that's pretty much Beachhead. As far as his articulation goes, you can pretty much move his arms at 360 at the shoulders. The elbows move 360 and they bend inward and outward. The wrists are 360. The knees can bend, double jointed. And you can see here this part popped out like I was talking about earlier. The feet swivel around the ankle and they move up and down. Not going to totally move all these around. But yeah, and the waist pivots. Kind of hard to do though with this big vest that he's got on, and the head goes around. Doesn't really go up and down much though. It does a little bit. It's kind of like on a little ball joint. But yeah. So let's pop him back on his little stand. And as far as a little size comparison goes, I got 25th anniversary Zartan here with him. So you can kind of see they're pretty much about in the same scale with each other. And as another comparison, I haven't opened this guy yet, but there's the 25th anniversary Beachhead. And as you can see, very similar in style and features, but he's got a backpack, and you can actually store the crossbow on the backpack, it looks like, and he's got the one gun. So why they kind of overdid it, I don't know, but other than that, he is a nice figure. So yeah, that's pretty much my review of G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra Beachhead.